Are you going to any holiday parties this season? I'll show you some makeup tricks that you can use to take your makeup from everyday makeup to glamour nights makeup. Hi, I'm GloryB and this is GloryB-TV, a lifestyle channel for mature women who want to look fabulous, feel amazing, and age gracefully. Well, I usually do everyday makeup and I rarely wear red lipstick. It's just not my thing, but it is kind of glamorous and it's a popular color now. It has been for a few years. So I want to show you some tricks to take your makeup from an everyday makeup wear to glamoring it up a bit for your holiday party. So let's get right into it, where I'm going to start with a fresh face. But I got to tell you, because I know so many of my viewers don't know how to find the description box below the video, and that's where all the products I'm using today are going to be listed, plus some other links to videos that you might be interested in, discount codes I have for certain products. Okay, so if you're watching on a phone or a tablet or other mobile device, you go below the video. And they recently changed this as I'm filming this. And right below the title of the video, you'll see the word more. Tap that word more. That opens the description box a little bit, and then you'll see the word more again. Tap it once more. That opens the description box fully, and you can scroll through and find all the products and everything I'm talking about. Now, if you're watching on a computer, also go below the video, and typically it's on the left side. You'll see the word show more. Click those words, show more, and that opens the description box. Okay, so now you know how to get all the products in the description box. Next, I'm going to start with a fresh face and we'll do the whole glamour look for the holidays. I'm starting with the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. Just one pump is all I need. I spread it between my fingers and then dot it on my face and then just blend it in. This will give a nice slight glow under the foundation. I use the Pixie Correction Concentrate under my eyes just to correct that color area and have a nice base before foundation. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation is next. I put some on the back of my hand, dot it all over my face, smear it around a bit. Use a beauty blender sponge to blend it out and get it into the pores really well, and then buff it out with a brush. For the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer, I'm going to dot it. So one dot under each eye, one dot in the inner corner, and then I'm going to use a beauty blender again to tap it in and smooth it out just to give it a nice brightening look. Again, with the Tarte Shape Tape, I'm going to put one small dot on my face on either side of my nose and use the beauty blender to blend it out again to get some brightening. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Stick in the color Mink is a great product for adding some depth to your face. You can see I put it on my forehead, under my cheekbones, on the jawline, and on both sides of my nose, then buff it out. This color Mink is great because it doesn't have any orange tones. At this point, I'm going to set the under eye with the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray and the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Powder, putting a little bit of the liquid under my eye and a little bit of the powder. I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder with a big fluffy brush, pretty much all over with a light hand. Taking advantage of that Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Powder again, I'm going over the top of my cheekbones, down the center of my nose. This is not a shimmery powder. It's brightening but not shimmery. I'm going to double blush, starting with the MAC Powder Blush in Blush Baby. This is an excellent matte blush, really beautiful color, and then I go over it and blend it out with a big fluffy brush. Then I'm using one of the Baked blushes from Lani in Dolce Pink. This is a beautiful shimmer blush, and of course I'm brushing it out. As a brightening addition to this holiday look, I'm using the Jaclyn Cosmetics Accent Light Highlighter in the color Iced. I just put a little bit tops of the cheeks, a little bit on the forehead in that, and then I blend it all out. I'm using a liquid liner, the Benefit Roller Liner, and just going really close to the lash line to get just a little bit of drama. For my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe. I sped this way up for you, and at the end, I flip it over and use the spoolie to brush it out and make it look more natural. Now I'm opening the Charlotte Tilbury Luxury Eyeshadow Palette in the Sophisticate. It's a completely matte palette, and I'm starting with this dark color charcoal and going over my eyeliner and then lining the under eye. It'll just smoke it out a little bit and give it some definition, a little more drama for my glamour look. And then I'm going in the same palette with the creamy base color. It's kind of a white, off-white, and I'm putting that all over the entire eye area. Now I'm using the Bobbi Brown Real Nudes eyeshadow palette in Stonewash Nudes. I'm starting with the lightest of the matte colors in the palette and putting it in the transition area just above the crease on both sides, of course, and then blending it out with a blending brush and just making sure that there are no lines showing. And then I'm going in with the darker color with a small brush in that outer V area, very outer part of the mobile lid and a little bit of the crease. And then I'll blend that out as well. This is more of a brown taupe color, and I'll be going into the shimmers in a moment. But first I'm going to go back to the Charlotte Tilbury. Going back into the Charlotte Tilbury, I'm going back into that charcoal color with a small brush, going over that outer V again, just lightly. If you can pull off a darker color, you can do dark here as well. And then I'm going to blend that out with the blending brush. Now I'm back to the Bobbi Brown, starting with the darker of the two shimmers, and I'm only putting it on the outer 1/3 of the mobile lid, just tapping it in with a little brush. Then I'm going in with a lighter color over the rest of the mobile lid, so the center and the inner corner of the mobile lid. Since I like a lighter shimmer on that mobile lid, I'm using the Anastasia eyeshadow single in Vermeer and just tapping it onto the center and inner corner of the mobile lid just to give it a little more pop. Here is a product you don't want to miss, the Stila Smudge Stick Eyeliner in Abalone. It's not white, it's more of a light color that reflects light. See, you can hardly see it. I put it in that inner corner and then I smudge it with my fingers and it just brightens that area. I decided to do double mascara, first the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and then while it's still wet, the L'Oreal Telescopic. And the telescopic kind of looks like it would add length, but it actually ends up thickening the lashes when it's used second. So for more drama, I could have used false lashes, but I decided to go with something a little easier and quicker for me with this method. For my lower lashes, I really like the Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara. It's easy to use and apply without making a mistake. I'm going with a light hand too. For lips, I couldn't decide between pink lips or red lips, so I decided to try both. So in the pink, I'm wearing the MAC Cosmetics Satin Lipstick in the color Brave, and on top of that, the L'Oreal Color Riche in Ballerina Shoes. For the red, I'm wearing the L'Oreal Color Riche in the color True Red, and you saw I was blotting and adding a second coat. Which do you think looks better? Make sure to check the description box below the video for a list of all the products I use and links to them if you want to go check them out. I hope you enjoy your holiday season and your parties, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learning a few new tips and tricks. And after you're done checking out the products, go check out one of my other videos by tapping its image on the right side of your screen, and I'll see you in the next video.